Just another flapping Friday. Oh, good afternoon, YouTube. Here with you on a Thursday at 2:33 now in the PM. I just finished picking up my drugs, and I thought I would take a moment to lay out a little flapping video for tomorrow, Flapping Friday. I just finished, before I left the house, the video on the plan for the cut on the MFP, and I think I got my nibbling tool right after that. I went out to the mailbox and it was theirs. So that's good. Everything is hunky-dory there, and it does works great. I'm very pleased with the way the nibbler works. My plan, and I'm going to flash up a picture of how I plan on doing this, is to cut out a smaller area that will basically cover from the screw-in points, little standoffs that's for the screws to go into, from the inside corners of those all the way around, and that will give me a square to start with. And once I do that, I plan on cutting out the actual places for the cutout, or the standoffs, to go down, so it will go down a little bit further than when I do that. Just going to take this kind of one step at a time and take bits and pieces out. I'm going to use my I'll just do this mainly in the living room, and probably have a lot of nibbed metal in there, but I think I can clean it up, no problem. So that's the plan on that. No takers on the heat kit C3. A little disappointed with that, but at the same time, it is what it is. I've already posted onto the Facebook group, test equipment wanted, looking for whatever it's called. I forget now what it's called. It is on there now. I just basically posted the link to the video, and we'll go from there. So if it doesn't, I'll give it a week there, and if it doesn't do anything there, then we'll go to eBay. eBay will, I know, will sell on eBay, because there wasn't any currently on there. All the prices I found were from past sales, and you saw there was 22 of them, I think. There's been a lot of them sold on eBay, and the prices are all right. Like I said, the average price was $76, and so, you know, I don't have any problem with that. Apparently, the one offer I had from New Zealand was a fake. All I can figure is because I never did hear back from him. I gave him my email address and told him to contact me, and he didn't, or she, whatever. And that's okay. I don't care. Like I said, I really didn't want to mess with shipping it that far and all the other stuff. I think PayPal is international, but still, I just do not do all that if I can get it sold here in the States or whatever, and that would be a better deal, I think, for everybody involved. The IM 5284 is still on its way. I don't know that it's kind of funny, because I mailed a package to Bob, and that one the same day. Bob got his, I think, two or 3 days later, and that one that went to for the 5284 is supposed to be there today, but I checked the tracking number on it, and it did not say that there was any movement on that. The last thing I think was said was departed Indianapolis, and I think that was a couple days ago, so I don't know, we'll see. It just, you know, the other part about it was funny, was because the package I mailed to Bob was first class, and the one I mailed for the 5284 was priority. So apparently the Postal Service doesn't have a priority when it comes to that, so whatever, not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. I'm sure he can wait an extra day if he needs to, or whatever, but I just want to make sure it gets there, obviously. But basically, here at the park again, Shields Park, same place I was before. I stopped up the road a little ways, and this time I'm down closer to the fenced-in area, the ballpark, And I thought, you know, maybe it would be a little better down here. It's much more shady down here, I can tell you that for sure. So anywho, that's that. And like I said, that's neither here nor there either. This nibbler thing, I like the nibbler. I think this is the way to go, is cut a smaller square out, rectangle, whatever you want to say it, and do that first. And then you basically nibble my way around it to get it, you know, fitting pretty good. And once that's done, I'm not really sure about the securing screws and stuff yet. I kind of laid out a little plan on that. It's basically going to be a big U-type bracket, one that will go across and screw into the standoffs, and then come around and curve down to the edge of the back of the panel. And basically when you screw it in, it will press against the back of the panel and lift up on the DMM to make it tight. But like I said, that has to be pretty precise. You don't want to get it too tight, but just you want it tight enough to where it's not going to be moving around in there. There's a couple other locating pins on that plastic cover that should help it keep it into the proper location, and so that'll be good too. On the other end, the variac, I've already used the nibbler tool now to make a cutout to where the variac will go up a few. I think I said 1/4 to 1/2 inch. I think that's about what it was, maybe 3/8 of an inch up from where it was. That gets it away from that bottom meter a little bit more than I originally had, and it gets it actually closer to being spaced correctly between the 2 meters. So that's good. So I'm happy about that. Everything going very well. As I mentioned in the video today, I trying to use my elbow as much as I can, and I say elbow, it's my whole forearm basically, from my elbow to my wrist. There are places in there that basically in my wrist and my elbow joints that are very sore, but it's to the point now where if you don't start working it a little bit and you just try to keep it in one spot and not do anything with it, it gets really stiff, and you really don't want that either. So so you know, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. So I figure it's best to go ahead and work it a little bit. It's the way I've always done it, and it seems to work out pretty good. By the time the pain is, or the joint gout, whatever you want to call it, is gone, then your movement is come back, and you're in pretty good shape then. So you're never 100%. I would say, because I still can't raise this shoulder up like I can this one. This one here just doesn't want to move the same way, and so it's a shame, but that's just what's part of life. You know how it goes. So that's all you can say about it. So anyway, I don't know how long this flap's going to be. Nothing going on. Let me take you, sweep you around here. As you can see, there's not much happening out there. And again, like I said, I am closer to the other end now. There's some kind of humming noise. I've noticed that. I don't know what that is. And I just, like I said, it's just a low-level hum type thing, and I'm not really sure what it is, but it's distracting. I don't even know if you'll be able to hear it on the video or not, but it's like a motor running, a real low RPM type thing. That's just what it sounds like. So what else is going on? Not much at all. No other plans for after I get the DMM installed into the MFP. My next gotta wait for the noisy vehicles to go by. But my next plan is to start with the next biggest piece, which I think is the scope. I believe I think it's 4 inches by 2 inches or something like that. I'm not really sure exactly what it is, but I'm going to see how well that's going to fit in there. The nibbler again will come in handy to cut out for that. The little frequency generator, sine wave, square waves, triangular wave, that is a lot smaller than the scope, so that'll probably be the last thing I put in. I'm still waiting on my meter, and so when I get that, we'll go from there. So anyway, like I say, I've got somebody right next to me now, so I'm gonna get this short and going back home and get some other stuff done. So you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. We will see ya.